Welcome. This is a restorative and meditation yoga practice with sound bath. This is your time to soften, to settle, and surrender into stillness. Find a shape that feels deeply nourishing, reclined with support, or seated with ease. Let your body know that there's nothing to do, nowhere to be, just this. Allow your eyes to close or your gaze to become soft and begin to listen, not just with your ears, but with your whole body. You might notice a gentle pulse of your breath, the sound of the space around you, or the quiet rhythm of your heart. Now begin to observe your breath. No need to change it. Let it come and go like the tide. Inhale as if a wave is gently arriving. Exhale like the water drawing softly away from the shore. Standing at the edge of a vast ocean, sky above, endless and open. Each inhale steady and cool. Each exhale slow and releasing. Gently begin to bring some movement to your body, deepen your breath. Perhaps wiggle your fingers and toes. Rotate your ankles and wrists. Let's come to a comfortable seated position. However that works for you. We'll bring hands to heart center. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale out and down. Back through the center again. Inhale up. Exhale out. Now let's shake the hands down. Wrists. Hands through the center again. Inhale up. And we'll roll the wrists. About the time that your hands come to a T, roll the other direction, all the way down. Right hand down, left arm overhead. Bring the bicep by the ear. Nice straight elbow, arm up like a sword, piercing the sky. Roll open your chest. Let's travel back through center, both arms up in the air. Left arm down, right arm overhead, reaching. Little side twist. Roll the chest open toward the sky. And both arms up, back down through the center. And then we'll put the right hand on the left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale, long spine, exhale, twist. And release back to center. Other side. Left hand on your right knee, right hand behind you. Inhale and exhale, twist. And release back to center. Excellent. So next we'll be setting up for a supported child's pose. And we'll use the blocks and the bolster to help us set up. So first decide which end is going to be your head and which end is going to be your tail. For this purpose, I'm going to use this end as my head. So I'll set the block on its longer spine, and then about a handprint in between, and another block down on its flat belly. I'll take the bolster, create a ramp, and now position your body. So for child's pose, we want the toes together, knees wide. The bolsters between the thighs. Walk the hands on either side of the bolster all the way down. You can choose to put your forehead down. You can turn to one side or the other and change in between. So ease into child's pose with your torso supported, arms relaxed, head to one side. Feel the breath inflate the back ribs like sails. Exhale, release downward. A hidden cove in the forest, by the sea, filtered sunlight, ocean breeze. I belong here. I am allowed to rest. we will move into a recline bound angle pose. So roll onto your back. Bring your bum right up against the base of the bolster. Soles of the feet together. Knees open wide. Recline back. Hands can be to the side, or you can place one over your heart and one over your abdomen. Breathe slowly and full. Feel yourself floating in a calm bay, warmed by morning light. Inhale, draw in golden light. Exhale, let it spread. If you have not already, please extend your legs long. Straighten your knees. Allow your feet to release. So from our bound angle pose, actually our legs are long now, so let's go ahead and bend the knees. Place the soles of the feet on the mat or the floor. And bring the feet wide, if you're using a mat, as far as wide as the mat, and we'll windshield wiper the knees from side to side, right and left. And gently press your hands into the mat. We'll rise up to seated. And now we'll transition to the right side for deer pose. So what that means is bring the right side of your hip right up against the edge of the bolster. Turn to face the bolster. Put your hands around, one on each side, and then walk your hands down. I recommend that you turn your head toward the same direction as your knees. If you'd like a little bit of extra, you can turn your head to the right, but it can be quite an intense stretch for the neck. So just be aware of that, be gentle, and listen to your body. You can place any other props under your chest or head if desired. You're lying where a stream meets the sea, two waters merging within you. No need to resist. Let yourself dissolve into the meeting point. And now we'll switch sides gently, bringing your left hip up against the bolster. Turn to face. Hands around each side. Walk your hands down and rest your head. Tide pools at sunrise, clear, still. You are part of that stillness. 4 minutes. From our side lying deer pose, let's press the hands up into the mat. We'll rise up. And we will lift the bolster and remove the blocks for now. Just set them off to the side. Rest the bolster on the mat. And then we'll recline over the bolster. The length of your spine, arms open wide. You can place your feet on the mat, or you can extend them long. Inhale, lift through the chest. Exhale, release the throat and jaw. Golden tide flowing into the chest. Each exhale sends it outward, cleansing. My heart is open. I welcome ease. Now we'll move into a supported bridge pose. So if your knees are not bent, go ahead and bend them. Place the soles of your feet on the mat. We're going to do a little shifting. So as you push your feet into the mat, lift your bum up, turn the bolster around. And then lay right on top of the bolster so you can see that I have this underneath my sacrum, which is that bone just at the top of your bum. Let your feet go long. Your hands can be at the sides, down by your sides, one hand on your heart, one hand on your abdomen. Return to the breath. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, drop into stillness. A stream of silvery blue energy flows from crown to tail. Cool, cleansing, deeply quiet. A stream of silvery blue energy flows from crown to tail. Cool, cleansing, deeply quiet. So now we'll move into a side lying twist on your right side. Roll to your right side and use supports under your knees and chest if you'd like. As you roll to your right side, you can keep both hands on one side, that same right side, or if you'd like a little extra opening, you can bring the left shoulder to the floor or mat. You can also find yourself someplace in between by just placing the arm behind you on the bolster. You're resting beside a river at dusk. The current takes your thoughts. Each exhale softens something old. Let's switch to the left side. Mirroring the way that you're resting on the right side. Knees can be bent or legs extended, whichever you like. I'm going to scoot down a little bit more on the bolster. And if you'd like to open your chest, rest your right shoulder on the mat or the floor. Or one of my favorites is placing my hand behind me. It still gives the chest opening. Stars rise above the water. You breathe with them, spacious and infinite. Now we're going to move into a position where the legs are elevated up. So press yourself up to a seated position, and we will go ahead and get the blocks again. And I'm going to create a table with these blocks. So I'm setting it on the longer spine. And the bolster on top of the blocks. So you have your tabletop. Place your legs on top. You can see that the bolster is actually right behind my knees so that my knees don't have a chance of hyperextending. And then recline. Hands by your side, out to the side, or one hand on your heart, one hand on your abdomen. You decide what works best for you. Breath becomes feather light. Each inhale, mist rising. Each exhale, the tide retreating. You are a mountain emerging from the sea, steady, ancient, held. I rise from stillness. Now we'll ease into Shavasana with full comfort, full support. Use eye pillows, blankets, anything that's going to make you completely comfortable. You may want to keep your legs up on the tabletop. You may want to remove this. Sometimes for Shavasana, I like to bring the bolster underneath my knees. That way my feet are still touching the floor. It keeps my toes from falling asleep. I don't know about you, but that's what works for me. Reclining fully, arms by the side, palms up or down, based on whether you'd like to receive or be grounded. Beneath the sea, far below the surface, weightless, wrapped in warmth and quiet. You are part of the deep. You are part of the silence. You are already whole. begin to deepen your breath. Make some small movements in your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe rotate your ankles and wrists. Slowly roll to one side. Pause here for a moment. Notice how your body feels. Notice how you feel. Mind and body. Press yourself up to a seated position. Place the hands at the heart. Picture the horizon, the ocean wide, the sky open. I am the tide. I am the stillness. I am home. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today.